Hey guys, it's Mike here, and welcome to... Actually, I just realized we didn't do an intro for the last video, did we?
No, we just started talking.
I think this is episode 64.
I feel like I'm dying. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. And during another class trial. Another class trial. Yeah. Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Slay. Yeah.
Slay.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up to now, I should be able to make it clear and prove I didn't murder him and not the killer. This guy's dead body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it.
Just because I had that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was used
I got it!
Okay, yeah, cool.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but... what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
I can't do that, sorry.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
At least she knows.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I'm glad that the actors just like do it. You're smart. Tell me the explanation thing after the explosion.
I got it!
There we go.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Oh my god, it's mono bomb.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
Nachos, do you remember mono bomb?
I remember Mono Boomer.
I love mono bomb. He did.
Mono Baracco.
Mono Baracco?
They wanted the knife wound to look like the
that
fatal
might be
injury
racist.
so that
No,
we'd
no.
suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
Oh, it's
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
We're gonna turn it around on Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
I need to concentrate. Where are we going? Are we going to over to Okay, that's fine. My tool call 5. I'm sure.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Oh, I still use Monaco file.
Shoot!
Jesus.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then. There's only one.
Oh yeah.
Again.
That's gotta be it. And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire. Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
She was already told.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Shoot!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one.
Oh yeah. According to the that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Is it?
Shoot!
Just rid of her. Just kill me. Just make me dead.
Is... I refuse to give up yet!
I am doubles back.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then. There's.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet.
No, that's wrong! Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
Really? Did Juko not die?
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
But they would have killed her a long time ago. I mean, didn't they inhale through her? Or were they not? What is...
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh! I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
I'd like to see that.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
You're weird.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Okay.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Have I? The real murder weapon? The only other murder weapon here is the titanium arrow.
I got it!
But that doesn't make any sense.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
She got...
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
That's not as thick as a metal pipe.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
You're not allowed to speak your opinion when you're a woman. I don't want to hear that for doubting your opinion. Because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the...
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about it. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master, you have no right!
They duct taped them together.
The titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, it said the weapon must... It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master, you have no right!
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have...
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as an... It seems like an arrow would just be too...
Yes.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
Well, obviously, you have. We saw you there.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter?
That was framed. That had to have been framed proof from the mastermind, wasn't it?
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Are they trying to frame? They are.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
The music's gone
If you
silent.
cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. You're connected to the dojo locker. Oh no. If we choose something here, either Makoto dies or Kyoko dies. Don't confuse one from sitting these characters. Decoration was found in Kyoko's room. Looks like it's actually Kyoko comes in Dojo. That will probably get Kyoko killed. I don't see anything else we have to use. Apparently the film game began with 16 participants, all students. The same recording stopped at 67 people.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Okay.
What?
She was protecting me. Then that means she knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which could mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Nachos, are you still there?
Kinda.
Oh my god, he's alive! He sounds like he's dying, but still.
I'm awake, but I do kind of feel like I'm dying.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
Wait.
simply...
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I don't think Kyoko has ever been wrong.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
He should know. What? Yaku should know better than anyone. What does that mean? What does that mean? I think the only thing we have to use is Kyoko's account. When the body was found.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the You should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never...
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated You said I hid the
Evidence of... And then left the locker key in my own room.
Oh
Correct?
my God, just
But...
give me a thank you.
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than...
Byakuya!
What are you...
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There's a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. The letter, she... This just says it locker to try and save herself with a desperate lie. Does her really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? There's something remaining hidden in what Kyoko said earlier. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is the trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but that's not really true. What can I do? What should I do? What should I... What is happening? The Mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really want? Really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's a lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Expose it? Why? But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? I think we have to believe Kyoko. She knows what's going on with the Master. She has to. The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We all know the danger, but if there means solving that mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I'll decide right here and now where the... Nachos, what should we do? This will either be Kyoko or Makoto killed, depending on what we pick, I'm pretty sure. Run away? I'll love to run away. I think we have to let it go. Kyoko's doing something. Let it go. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. Believe in the life. There's no way she would kill somebody. There has to be some secret here, something in the master.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
It had to be Makoto. right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Monokuma. Something's up with Monokuma. Is he actually lost?
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over!
What do you
Everyone
mean?
can stop talking now!
Monokuma's hiding something.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
He just got Makoto killed, didn't he? Oh my god. No, there's 71 medals. I don't think we'll be.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma vote. Nachos. What? You think I'm the killer? And he said it was correct too. What? Nachos, are you still awake? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole plan doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Oh, wait, why do I... Kyoko. Kyoko got us killed. Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh my god. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No way. Oh, he's still dead. Oh, well, no, he's still gonna die. What do you mean? The execution failed, but he's still gonna die. What does that mean?
What? Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that?
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
This is...
Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Like a thing that's right at my network. Damn it all to hell, I can't believe this.
It would seem...
What the heck? What was that?
In other words,
What are you talking about? Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt the thing. An inch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is the photo. Maybe I didn't get to smash it flat, but you're never gonna see it again. Yaha! It's a waste of winning garbage room pit in a way. It's even better. That's even better special punishment. But that's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. Just spare the rest of our world. Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
Huh?
In other words,
That was the mastermind that's saying.
What did you say?
so...
I'm just gonna leave it off here.